In this lecture, you will learn how can a newer website outrank an established website by using the right keywords. Broad keywords are the keywords which have mostly one or two words in them, whereas long tail keywords starts from 3 words and they go up to 7 or even 8 9 words. Broad keywords bring in high traffic, but it also comes with lots of competition. So it's highly difficult to rank number 1 for the broad keywords. Even it's less likely to get into the front page of Google search for a broad keyword, whereas long tail keywords bring in medium to low traffic and at the same time it comes with medium to low competition too. So they are easy to get ranked number 1, and even in the first week you will directly enter into the first page of Google search. Let's see an example for broad keyword. Facebook. This is a single word broad keyword, and when you search for Facebook, you obviously get facebook.com as the first search result. Can you imagine any other website comes as first search result for the term Facebook? That's nearly impossible, right? Because the domain authority and the search relevancy for the term Facebook with facebook.com is unbeatable by any other website. But if you have searched for how to create an e-commerce WordPress website, which is a long tail keyword, then the first search result you get is from nyctechclub.com. Earlier, sivarweb.com used to be the best free tutorial available to create a WordPress e-commerce website. But now, NYC Tech Club, a comparatively newer website, targeted this long tail keyword with a better content and achieved the first position in Google search. In an article like this, the keyword relevancy should be very high and the bounce rate should be very low. Before we see why experts recommend to target long tail keywords, let's see the basic types that prevail within broad and long tail keywords. Broad keywords can be divided into two main types, that is, navigational and then general. Most of the broad keywords are of navigational type. For example, if you want to go to a website such as Facebook or Amazon, it's less likely that you type facebook.com directly in the address bar of a browser. Most of the users just search for the term Facebook on Google and then they click the first search result to going to the website facebook.com. So they are navigating to facebook.com through the broad keyword Facebook. That's why these type of broad keywords have got the name navigational. Other than navigation, you have got general broad keywords such as sales, best processor, or top monitors. These are some other broad keywords. Now, let's enter into long tail keywords. Long tail keywords are mainly of 3 types. They are informational, transactional, and again comes general. Now, let's see an example for informational long tail keyword. How to use a smartphone. Here, you are searching for some information out of a blog or a website you're going to visit. So basically, you're just searching for information. That's why these are called informational long tail keywords. Now let's see an example for transactional long tail keyword. Buy graphic card online or buy LED TV online. Here, you're trying to buy something or you're trying to make a transaction and you want the best advice or the best site which has got the product with the lowest price. That is why you're searching with the keyword buy, right? Since you're trying to make a transaction, these long tail keywords are categorized as transactional long tail keywords. The last category of long tail keyword is general long tail keywords. Here comes an example for general long tail keyword. E-commerce WordPress website. This keyword has got 3 words. This is neither informational nor transactional long tail keyword. Whereas if you add how to create in front of this e-commerce WordPress website, then it becomes an informational long tail keyword because you're trying to acquire an information, that is how to create. So all long tail keywords which starts with how to can be categorized as informational, and if it has the word buy, then it can be categorized as transactional. If you have an e-commerce website or an online store that is selling products, then you should target transactional long tail keywords. Whereas If you have a content-based website or blog, then you should target informational long-tail keywords. Broad keywords are best suited only for higher authority blogs or content websites. Let me justify my statement with an example. Here, I have searched for the term best processor. This contains just 2 words and this is a broad keyword. You can see that the first search result is from techradar.com and the second search result is from futuremark.com. When I analyzed both these websites in Moz Open Site Explorer, the domain authority is just above 80 for FutureMark and it's 90 for TechRadar. So what you can infer from this? For broad keywords, very high competition is prevailing as they get very high traffic. So a newer website or a website with lower domain authority cannot compete for broad keywords. If you're just starting out or if you don't have so many higher authority backlinks, then I recommend you to target low competitive long tail keywords first. Get the initial traffic, which will trigger more social shares. Then you will get backlinks or inbound links from higher authority websites. Eventually, the domain authority of your website will rise. Then you can compete with these higher domain authority websites for broad keywords. Do you know how to do the competitor research in the right way? Let's see that in the next lecture. In this lecture, I'm going to walk you through the competitor research process. In the previous lecture, we have seen how to find the similar websites or the competitors to the website you are going to build or to the niche in which you have decided to create your website. In this lecture, before showing you how to find the top ranking keywords of your competitors, first I will walk you through the entire process of how I'm going to find my competitors, their similar websites, and then the top keywords of all those similar websites. Because this will help you to replicate this competitor analysis process while you create your website. As I said in the previous lecture, let's assume this scenario. I'm going to create a website on smartphone news, reviews, and gadget news. That is some kind of techie stuffs. So I have searched in Google for top smartphone websites. The first result itself is a link containing a list of top smartphone websites. But I can't take that list for my use because you may not get such a link with a list of competitors on your search. So let me find my list by myself. Let me move on to the next search results. Phone Arena, Gadgets Now, Trusted Reviews, and Pocket Now. I know these websites very well as I often read them. Pocket Now is a famous website for Android, iOS, Windows, BlackBerry mobiles, reviews, news, etc. The same goes for Phone Arena too. Trusted Reviews publishes reviews for many electronic items, including smartphones. Let's assume that I know only these websites in this niche, that is smartphone news and reviews. So how can I find similar websites to these 4 websites? Like I said in the previous lecture, let's go to the best tool straight away, that is SimilarWeb, where I'm going to enter the URL of these 4 websites: Gadgets Now, Trusted Reviews, Pocket Now, and Phone Arena. You see, the global rank for Pocket Now is approximately 50,000, whereas all others are in the range of 3,000 to 5,000. While choosing a competitor, don't choose a website that's in 100 or 1000 ranks because they might write about a lot of things such as entertainment, gadgets, politics, science, and many things. They could have got a domain authority of unreachable amount. You cannot target the keywords of such competitors at first. So I recommend you to choose a competing website of global rank from 20,000 to 50,000 Alexa rank or SimilarWeb's global rank. Now, let me see the competitors of PocketNow.com. Under competitors and similarity, I have got Engadget, Phone Arena, TechnoBuffalo, PhoneDog, Android Central, etc. Let me click all these thumbnails and open them in separate tabs. Among these sites, Engadget, Android Central, and Phone Arena has got a global rank less than 5,000 and category rank less than 100, which is too competitive to target for a newer website. On the other hand, Smartphone Mag, Pocket Gear, and Pocket PC Thoughts have ranks much higher than 1 million, which means they have too low traffic to target. So, skipping these websites, our list becomes Technobuffalo, PhoneDog, and Bright Hand. Now, let me move on to Technobuffalo, which has got around 39,000 global rank. Let's go to competitors. Almost the list is same with Engadget, Pocket Now, Android Central, etc. Excluding them, I get gottabemobile.com and /gear. Here comes the competitors of PhoneDog, which has got around 100,000 global rank. If you follow this course, that is, if you understand and implement every SEO factor that's discussed here, then you too can attain a global rank of 100,000 within a span of 3 to 5 months. Yes, of course you can get it. And what would be your traffic once you reach this rank? You would be getting anything around 4,000 to 5,000 daily unique visitors. Under that circumstances, you should reach this 100,000th rank in Alexa or SimilarWeb's global rank. Now let me resume this process. Excluding high competitive and low traffic sites, I get the list as PhoneScoop, Timon News, Fandroid, and PhoneEgg. Similarly, I get the following list from Bright Hand's competitors: thegadgeteer.com, extremetech.com, and fiercewireless.com. While shortlisting, use your own restriction on ranking. I restricted myself from around 5,000 to 500,000 rank websites. You can also choose the same or increase or decrease the range based on the availability of competitors in your niche. Just look for 10 competitors in your niche to start finding the top keywords. In my case, I have shortlisted 12 competitors, including Technobuffalo, PhoneDog, and Bright Hand. More the competitors, more the organic keywords you will get to target for. However, it also involves more work for you to do. So far, I have demonstrated you how to find your competitors and their similar websites. In the next lecture, let's see how to find the top organic keywords of your competitors. In this lecture, you are going to learn how to do competitor research in the right way. You need to look for the competitors who are doing reasonably well, neither the industry leader nor a newer one. Else, you may end up with either high competition keywords or low traffic keywords. Instead of doing this work manually, let's use some tools to do this hard lifting. Because if you are a complete newbie, then there are chances that you might not even know who your competitors are. But you should be rational while using these SEO tools. Most of the SEO tools that are available online give only a little information for free. If you need more than that, then you should buy the premium or pro version of these tools. But in this course, I'm going to use only the free version of all the SEO tools that I'm going to discuss. Now, let me start with spyfoo.com. This is one of the best SEO tool I have ever used, and the interface is very user-friendly. Before starting with this tool, let me make you aware of the purpose of this lecture. We are just going to collect a list of competitors and similar websites to the main competitor. If you don't know any competitor website in your niche, then find one manually by searching for your target keyword or your website's core topic on Google. Let me assume that I'm going to start a technology website. That is, I will post news and reviews of latest gadgets or technological items. In such case, let me assume one more thing too. That is, I only know one competitor in that category, and that is Engadget.com. Even if I don't know this website, I would have searched for technological news and reviews on Google, and I would have chosen any one of the top 5 search results as my main competitor. Once I have finalized Engadget.com as my main competitor, I searched for Engadget.com in SpyFoo. Along with the other details the SpyFoo gives me, the main information that I get from this SEO tool is it also displays other competitors to Engadget.com. I started with just one competing website, and now I have got another 5 competing websites or competitors. You just need to make a list of all the competing websites that we are going to see in this lecture for your first chosen competitor. Once we have completed making that list, then we can see the top ranking keywords of all these competitors. Now, let's move on to the next SEO tool, Alexa.com. Let me scroll down to browse top sites and enter Engadget.com. You don't need to log in or purchase this tool to use what I'm going to demonstrate now. Alexa also gives many details similar to SpyFoo. But what I'm concerned here is the sites that are related to Engadget.com. Here, I get another 5 websites that are similar to Engadget.com. But some of these websites might get repeated with a list of similar sites shown by Spyfoo, such as The Verge and digitaltrends.com. So you need to analyze and shortlist the unique websites that you think as your competitor. Now, let's move on to the next tool, that is similarweb.com. I have searched for Engadget.com in this tool too. You can directly come to competitors, where you have got two types of categorization. One is the similarity, that is, it suggests websites that are very similar to the content that are published on Engadget.com. Whereas, if you click on rank, then you will get the websites that are on similar range of domain authority as well as having similar content to Engadget.com. As far as I know, SimilarWeb is the best tool even out of the 3 SEO tools that I have suggested in this lecture to get the best list of similar websites that you are competing with. If you practice this lecture, then you could have got some 10 to 20 similar sites or competition websites to your niche. Do you know how you can have a sneak look on the top ranking keywords of your competitors? Let's see that in the next lecture.